Take two. I tried to record this before, but my freaking tablet, it said, check your internet connection. Bruh. Anyways, so kind of like what I was saying in the first take, I don't have a lot to talk about today. I don't have a lot to talk about at all. But I am very talkative, so I'll just talk about the most random crap. And like, it would be more often that I talk about random crap if I had people to talk about it with, but I don't, because none of my friends have like actual devices to, talk with for some reason at this age. Just get one at this point. Like, it doesn't even matter. And then my best friend is in Virginia, but he'll be back tomorrow. The problem with that is that my best friend is the only person that I talk to during orchestra class. My best friend is the bestest person that I've ever met, right? And we are great friends. We are always talking. We're never not talking. And like, he wasn't here today at school. So I kind of just like, okay, it's going to be fine. I can deal with it. But then I remember the child that we do not like. So there's this kid. He's the third bassist. We say the third bassist because there's three of us, right? But he's the last chair because he's not really good at playing. And I hate to say it, but he's not very nice. And he's trying so hard to be my friend. Like, one time he wanted to give me a high five, but I couldn't, so he gave me a bow five instead, which was just like a bow and like two bows. Like, you know what I mean. And he was like, just like, he's been trying to be so nice, right? But he just isn't. And like, I have evidence to back this up, because every single time that my best friend is here, he's in the middle, because he's second chair and there's three of us. Duh. And, like, this kid, every single time that my best friend is here, this kid looks at his stuff and he hits it with his bow and he moves it around and he tries to steal it. And then, same kid, when my friend is here, uses his bow to hit my friend on the butt. You are a disgusting human being. Hold on, it's not that bad, but like, I'm just trying to like be happy, because this kid, he's yapping so much. He talks about the Minecraft movie. Yes, I loved it. It was great. It was one of my favorite movies that I've seen recently, because everybody else is slacking off. Cinematic masterpiece. Why are you talking to me? So on the topic of the Minecraft movie, let's like move on, because I don't want to talk about that kid anymore. Please don't call me hateful. Please don't cancel me. I am very young. Just a child, just a new little baby on the internet. I will soon learn what's acceptable and what's not. Anyways, Minecraft movie. I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. Like very, very good. I was worried for it after seeing like the trailers, because like they didn't look good. The animation kind of freaked me out. I thought it was kind of creepy. But like the quotes were funny. And then my brother came back from watching it, and I texted him because we were in Georgia, we weren't here. And I was asking him, like, was it a good movie? Did you and your friends have fun? He said, it's a good movie, but only if you have friends to, like, watch it with. I asked him, would you recommend it to me? And he said, no, not really. But then I went with my bestie, Like me and my best friend, and we just like had a lot of fun. We were talking the whole time. It was a very interesting movie. It was fun to watch with him. And it was great. Now let's talk about Steve and Garrett Garrison, the Garbage Man, because there is a lot to talk about there. Jack Black and Jason Momoa did a very, very, very good job playing those two roles. They also did a very, very good job making it really, really, really gay. I don't know if that was on purpose or not, but it feels like they're embracing the meme now. Because they were like talking about it in an interview that I saw on Instagram, and it was like they were talking about how Jack Black had to ride Jason Momoa in the air, and then they were talking about like the 69 scene. It was really funny for some reason. I don't know. I was laughing when I saw it, but I was also laughing when I saw it in the theaters too. So like, and then there's the pirated version of the movie. I've only seen clips of it because people are posting it on Instagram for some reason. Tell me why. You can see the green screen. The animation is not rendered or colored in some places. Some of the villagers don't even have their heads yet. And it just is like really bad. Like, why? When you're supposed to pirate things, aren't you supposed to pirate them so that they're like the original? Because I don't know. I'm not a person who does that. I'm just asking. How do you do illegal things if they're not even worth it? Like, why? Just do something if it's worth it. Like, just, it's not that hard. But anyways, you really need to, like, if there's any real human beings watching this, I need you to, like, tell me what I should do for these. Because, like, I don't know. Like, do I yap? Do I tell stories? Do I draw? I know that I can do like make a song with me, blah 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 blah. Like, I'm gonna do that. That's fun. I'm gonna do it. But like, it's not gonna be like one of these. It's not gonna be a podcast episode because this is a podcast of whatever I decide to name it in the future. I don't know. So I'm going to show you my nighttime routine now. So you see my Weezer poster. I love my Weezer poster. I love my Weezy guys. Okay. I'm going to show you. So first, those are my favorites. Then we move on. I pat Pat on the head because he's Pat. He's Pat. Because he's Pat. It's funny. And then I flip off Matt Sharp. Not you, Rivers. Matt Sharp. Because he dated a 16-year-old when he was 47. That's illegal. That's illegal. Anyways, I'm done blaming you for everything. Because you didn't even do anything wrong. So these are going to be like anywhere from the time span of like 9 minutes to 15 minutes, depending on how I feel when I make them. Some will come out multiple times a week. Some will come out just once a week. And some will come out once a month. But it all depends on how I am feeling and how busy I am. And I'm usually not that busy. I just do a lot of school. But it's almost over anyway, so it's like less homework. All I have to do is like the end of grade assessment for math and reading the week before school ends. Which I'm going to rant here. They made our school year end later because it snowed a few days, but they made us do online learning, but they still took days off of the end of the year. So we have a smaller summer break because they made our school year longer. Like, bruh, if we had like 30 of those days, it would go into July. We would have to do school into July if we had like 30 extra days. That is insane. Thankfully, we only had like five snow days. But they made us do online classes anyway. They had meetings going on. They had work for you to do. So why are they making us do it again? I don't get it. Because we're going to be doing testing anyway. And testing is always the week before school ends. And then that following week, you do literally nothing. So why is there going to be another week of school? I don't see the purpose, because the testing would be on the same week that we would normally end school. And then the next week would be like a whole other week. Like, what are we going to do? Play on our phones all day? Now they're banned. This is crazy. Like, because what are they going to make us do? Math? No, I just did your freaking test, you stupid little piece of crap. I can't swear. I don't want to. And like, ELA, sure, I'll read a book. But like, I'm not going to be writing things down about it. Social studies. Do you want me to just like look at a map for a little bit? Okay. Science. Plant seeds. This is confusing me. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are they doing this if there's just going to be like, there's just days of school that we don't need at the end of the year because there's going to be testing and then there's going to be nothing. I've said it a million times before. I'm going to say it again. We don't need it. Because most people aren't going to come to school that last week anyway. It makes me mad. It makes me really, really, really mad. Like, I just don't understand why it has to be this way. But eventually, maybe I will. Not like I'm going to become a teacher or anything. I used to want to be a teacher when I was in second grade. I wanted to be like a teacher that also worked in a movie theater that married a pizza box. And I was a furry. I'm not anymore. I legitimately thought that I was a wolf. Well, I didn't think it. I just wanted other people to think it because I wanted them to think I was cool. It's one of the kids that did like the "don't get on my bad side," and people were like, "What is your bad side like?" Be like, you don't want to see it. So I just like wouldn't tell them what it was. Because I knew that I wasn't a wolf. And they knew that I wasn't a wolf, but I didn't want them to know that I wasn't a wolf because I was like kind of crazy. But who even cares? I'm going to end this one right here because this has been interesting. But it's almost the 15-minute mark, and since I don't want to confirm my mother's phone number because I use her old account, I'm just not going to do anymore. So that is your daily 15 minutes procrastination podcast. I don't know, I'll name it something like that. Bye.